It's Wednesday and it's 10 a.m. and James Pryor's in the building. His nipples are erect and he's got a sweat on and he almost shit his pants.
Those things are all true.
Jim, how are you?
I'm all right, man. I'm a little bit stressed.
Why?
Yeah, like you said, I nearly shit myself on the way here.
Oh, it's just that. There's nothing else going on in your life.
No, not.
If there is, I don't want to hear about it.
Oh, okay. Do you just want to hear about that?
I want to hear about the pooing, but look, I'm not your therapist.
Right.
Unless you're going to pay me to do it, then fine, sure. I mean, I could use the cash. Yeah, that's not helping anybody, is it?
People won't understand if they're sort of listening on the podcast, but I keep on looking at the camera and making a silly face.
Yeah, just imagine Jim's leering, sweating, pale but red at the same time face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good, man. It's good.
It depends on your definition of good. But look, let's get into this almost todding yourself.
Yeah.
Go on.
I find these days as I get older, I've got to be near a toilet. I've got to be near a toilet quite a lot of the time, especially if I'm if I need to get somewhere. And so this morning I got up and I won't bore you with some of the details, but I had to do some work on my laptop.
Yeah, that's boring.
And so it kind of threw off my routine.
Right.
Okay, so I didn't have a chance to have my cup of tea, my banana, which normally
pass your morning toffee.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
And also a banana normally sort of bungs me up a little bit.
Okay.
So I left the house, and then halfway down, if you live in Brighton, on Grove, Big Hill, I suddenly got a stomach cramp. Had to run to a cafe on Lewis Road, and I won't mention the name of the cafe.
Ooh, yeah, give it 10 minutes.
Yeah, I destroyed it.
Wow,
it was disgraceful.
God.
Yeah.
So it's like your morning voice.
Yeah, man, because I haven't quite woken up, so I've got you know what I'm like, man.
This isn't our show, man. We have our own show together, but this is my show. Right. Yeah, and you're a guest on this show, so you will bloody well behave.
Right. So
by my rules.
So I'm not allowed to do that voice.
No.
Okay, man. I can't stop now, though.
Normal voice, normal James Pryor voice. Imagine this is a job interview. Imagine you're going for a higher position in whatever godforsaken profession you do.
Okay.
And best behaviour, no swearing.
No swearing?
Yeah, you can swear. You say what you want, mate. Right. Don't worry. But no swearing.
Swearing's cool.
It's cool. It's hard. It makes you more attractive to women.
Yeah.
Just generally... makes your life better, I think. And
so does smoking.
Smoking does make you look hard, doesn't it?
Yeah,
and cool and more attractive to women.
Yeah.
Do you think, is that what women want these days? They just want a lad that swears and smokes.
Smoker.
Enjoys the footy.
Yeah, I think there is a long list of things that women want.
Yep.
Fags, obviously.
Yep.
They want you to give them your PIN number.
Yep, that's true. Yeah, they want that.
They want carte blanche with your finances.
Yeah.
They want you to be good at fingering, I find.
Okay,
that's a sort of prerequisite to any sort of relationship.
Yeah.
The Terminator, I find, is the...
Jesus Christ. We're not even 5 minutes in.
No, I'm joking.
Okay.
What about sparking up that zoot then? Come on.
This one?
Yeah.
I
dare you. I actually dare you.
Well, I would, but my real concern is that there'll be like a sprinkler system or a smoke alarm in here that will just cause merry hell. There is a Todd pipe above your head. That's worth noting.
All right.
No, I'm not going to smart this. I'm going to leave that back to Bertie Bassett. Look, it's 4 minutes past 10. Jesus, what date is it? 21st of August.
21st, yeah.
Fucking hell, it's Wednesday. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coffee and Memes.
Steady job and a couple extra potatoes. That's all I want.
You're getting on. You're pushing 30, Slugger. You know, it's time to think about getting some ambition.
Oh, I always figured I'd live a little bit longer without it.
Don't forget, kid, that what you're trying to do here is to be bright and chipper and entertaining and intelligent and sort of glitzy, and that's funny, and it's kind of cool, and it's interesting, and it's edgy, and all of that. It puts that facade of momentary charisma on you, and if you don't play that out, you actually fail.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coffee and Memes on Threshold.fm, on YouTube, on just YouTube as well now, and just pouring out of your anus like Rent Boy's jizz.
Not Facebook's.
Not anymore, man. I've had my fill of Zuckerberg and his fucking totalitarian regime, and I will no longer be a part of it until such time as it becomes like useful. Guys, we've got a lot on the show today. What have we got? Man charged with threatening to kill friend over $10,000 bet that the Earth was flat. Is flat. Stuart Perry, you fucking baser moron. Vegan tells meat eater that they're appropriating veganism by eating tofu. That's good. So that's what culinary segregation. Bit of fun,
Hang
isn't
on.
it?
So, hang on. Let me just.
Look, we'll get into it. I'm just doing headlines.
Okay,
right?
sorry.
Okay. Woman ditches career in fashion to host high-end sex parties. Elon Musk still keen to nuke Mars, and he probably can't be stopped.
Right.
Yeah, it looks so much like our friend Liam.
He does, doesn't he?
So good.
Yeah.
It brings me joy every time I see a picture of him, of either of them. Either I look at a picture of Liam and think, God, Elon's down on his luck.
Yeah.
Or I think, see Elon and think, God, Liam really has done well for himself.
I don't know. I think Elon Musk, he's got a strange old fizzog, he has.
He sure has. He's quite sharky.
Yeah, he is very he is, well, yeah, it's saying something to be more sharky than Liam.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got a face like a shark.
Yeah.
Mental.
Yeah, absolutely mental. People who use emojis have more sex and get more dates than those who just use words. Seems reasonable. Mm-hmm. Facebook is opening 5 cafes which will offer free privacy checks. Yeah, that seems like it would be absolutely fine, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like, look, just give us your bank account details and we'll check how secure it is for you. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, and also, ostensibly, the idea of a Facebook cafe bothers me.
Yeah.
I mean, even notwithstanding the free privacy checks, which I find, cafes... I mean,
digital prostate exam, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, not for me, thank you. And
No.
why is it grey?
Because it's the end of the fucking world.
Yeah, it should be blue, shouldn't it? Facebook's blue.
Yeah, you'd think, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Members of German crossbow sex cult suicide pack took knockout drops before they were willingly killed in attempt to be reborn in higher realm, investigators believe. God, that's a Mail Online headline and a half, isn't it?
What's knockout drops?
I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out. Them bullet points are: in May, a man and a woman were found with crossbow bolts through the heart. The female shooter had then turned the weapon on herself in Bavaria. 2 days later, 2 other women who belonged to the sex cult were found dead 400 miles north in Wittingen. Detectives revealed today the 2 shot by crossbow had taken a knockout narcotic similar to a date rape drug before they were willingly killed.
Knockout drops.
Yeah, just them cheeky knockout drops.
So they've just created slang there, the Daily Mail, haven't they?
In a way, yeah.
I've never heard that knockout drops before. That's quite good. I might use that.
That is about as boomer as I've heard a term, really, isn't it?
That's the sort of...
These kids these days are taking knockout drops.
Yeah, that is...
On goofballs.
Yeah, that is mental. That is the sort of thing my dad would say, without a doubt.
2 found at the separate address are believed to have poisoned themselves.
2 found at the separate address. Okay, yep.
Right. Oh my God, look at the state of Simon Cowell.
I know. Did you see the...
This is unbelievable. Let's get him up on the screen. Christ on a bike.
Did you see the thing
state
that...
of this cunt.
That Limmy tweeted about this picture?
No.
It was very funny.
He looks like a waxwork of himself.
Yeah, there's a picture. Try and
why has his eyes gone down? Has he contracted Bell's palsy on both sides?
Try and find the picture of him putting his thumbs up with his face. It's very funny. Oh.
Look, they've made him look worse. Like
look at those trousers.
Look at the trousers and the way the feet are slightly turned in.
Yeah.
Look at those bootcut jeans. He is the look at the state of him. He's the Antichrist.
Yeah.
Why? No, they're supposed to lift the face, aren't they? Not bring it down. Kind of. He looks like Deputy Dog.
Yeah, that is mental. There's a picture, a really funny picture of him putting his thumb up.
Oh, the face app old looks better.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh God.
I quite like it. I think he's.
I mean, it's funny to look at. Don't get me wrong.
I think he's owning it.
Well, clearly he's trying, isn't it? They've done a look. I was suggesting that Hayley did this for a laugh. Like if you went to a plastic surgery place and you went, I want to get a facelift, but I want to do it to the side instead. So imagine a facelift, but I'm lying down. So you just shift everything to one side rather than up.
Yeah,
that's basically what they've done. But they've pulled him. It's like you put your hands on someone's cheeks and then you pull them apart.
A face sweep.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a sort of racist impression of a Chinese person, isn't it? If you were to put your fingers on the side of your eyes and pull them down. That's what it looks like. He's obviously racist. Shut him down.
Yeah. Try and find the
He's cancelled!
Try and find the picture of him with his thumb up. It's really funny. And then Limmy.
Oh, sorry, I've not had it on the right thing. Anyway, if you're all screaming because you won't be able to see him.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, that's the worst
that
one.
That barnet as well, like that hair is growing in a weird direction. Each follicle there is in business for itself.
Yeah, that's not for me, thanks.
No, it's a no from me, Count. What? He just looks like he's on drugs. He looks like he's on Quaaludes. He looks like he's wearing a Bose Selector mask of his own face.
What is it about the face though? Which is so if you cut off the top half, that looks okay. It's the eyes, isn't it?
It's the eyes, yeah. It's all the eyes. Like the bottom half, he looks well. I mean, he's obviously had his teeth done, but that's fine, isn't it? He's got a decent jawline.
Yeah, it's the eyes.
It's just the eyes. Honestly, he looks like he's doing a racist impression of a Chinese person.
Yeah,
that is wild. Susan Boyle looks like she's in better nick than he does now. How can he be happy with that? How can he show his face in public?
Well, he's got.
He's a disgrace.
He's got problems, isn't he?
Oh look, he showed off the results of 20-pound weight loss after adopting a vegan lifestyle and looked happy and confident. This is what veganism has done to him. He used to be a successful man. He used to be a proud gentleman, but fucking carrots and green smoothies have made him look like his face is melting off his bones.
I don't think that's the veganism.
It is veganism 100%. He has not had a single bit of surgery. That's what he is, surgery free. That is all fucking detox smoothies.
No, it's not.
And essential oils.
He's I mean,
he's having spinach enemas, and that is the face of a man with spinach currently in his undigested spinach in his colon.
Well,
clearly it is. Look at the state of this cunt. Hello.
Yeah, that's. He looks a bit like our friend Duncan, actually.
Yeah, he does a bit, actually. Yeah,
he's
slightly less smug than Duncan.
Yeah.
God bless him.
He's 59. I mean.
What happened to growing old gracefully?
Yeah.
I don't know about men getting cosmetic surgery. I mean,
you can actually look very good with certain bits of Botox.
Right.
But they always go too far, don't they, the old celebrities?
Yes, they can't help themselves.
If you get your lines done on your forehead, that looks very nice.
Men look better when they're old. Men do not even look human until they're about 30.
Yeah. You can look like a very...
Unless you're a 10, unless you're a 9 or a 10, you don't even look anywhere near human until you're 30 as a man.
Yeah,
you frankly shouldn't be allowed to leave the house.
You can look quite refined as an older gent,
I think men under
you?
30 should wear burqas.
Wear burqas?
Unless they're a 9 or a 10.
I think you might get into trouble doing that.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah, okay. Look, that's enough of headlines, guys. Look, in terms of shoe throwers, what have we got today? Going to play this Cove bit. Also, got some Jack Mirror. That's our friend from Rankin Radio, Hamish.
Hamish?
Yeah, he's, for some reason, renamed himself Jack Mirror. Presumably that's a pun on Black Mirror. I don't know. Does he think he's clever? Yes, he does think he's clever. Is he clever? That remains to be seen. Nevertheless, he has a track here called Pressure, which we will play in a bit because it's quite good. New Insomniacs, new Makoto, featuring Kino. Bit of fun. Might play that Inside Info a bit again. Might play that Sam Bing a bit again. Let's play this Jack Mirror bit. It's called Pressure. It's on Viper.
Levels becoming unstable. Increasing pressure.
Simon Cowell does look like when they removed some of his wrinkles, they took a large part of his soul as well.
I'm not sure he had a soul before, did he?
I
mean,
how stoned is he?
I mean,
how stoned are you right now?
He looks. If you go down, he looks all right in the one on the left where he's opening his eyes slightly.
Yeah, he's wrecked. He's off his tits. He's on fucking. He's on every. He's on Xanax, he's on Valium, he's on Vicodin, he's on a full fucking collection. They've got him all pepped up just to get him out of the house because of that vegan lifestyle.
Yeah.
Start emergency protocol.
He also once had a sheep placenta facial, favoured by Victoria Beckham. He also drinks the blood of infant children.
Increasing pressure.
This is Pressure by Jack Mirror. He's having a go at the foghorn, and why the fuck not? Do you think you'll ever make any foghorn drum and bass, Jim?
I've already done it, actually.
Have you?
Yeah.
You've done it already.
I've done it already. I'll send it in to you.
Yeah, please do, mate.
Yeah.
What do you think of that outro?
Yeah, it was epic.
Epic?
Yeah.
Don't lie to my face.
Yeah. I think
Don't lie.
Did it fade out?
Just a sort of impact thing and just faded out. I'm going to be honest with you, Hamish. Listen, Hamey. Going to be honest with you, pal. A little bit lazy on that outro. I'd like to feel just like to feel a little bit more. Look, that was the real Simon Cowell of outros there. Just come on, guys. Rest of the song, great stuff. That outro needs attention. Maybe you'd like to do a VIP with a better outro. That's all I'm saying. It's possible. Right, look, come on, let's get into the goddamned news. Man charged with threatening to kill friend over $10,000 bet that the Earth was flat. Great, Stuart Perry, my least favourite lab Bible journalist. Friends are known to have some... fuck off, come on, let's get to the story. Take the fight between two New Zealand blokes who have been friends since primary school. Jamie Matthieu Sutherland and Louis Lands were enjoying a nice meal one night when the latter revealed himself to be a flat earther, according to the New Zealand Herald. Sutherland, clearly blown away by the sudden admission, couldn't let the conversation go, and it culminated in Lands betting his friend $10,000 that he was right. Jamie leapt to the chance to earn 10 grand, and the moment they shook hands, they both believed they were owed the money. Lands denied the Earth was round, and Sutherland refused to believe it was flat, so they were left in a stalemate. Weeks later, the pair ran into each other at a petrol station, and Sutherland reminded Lands that he wanted the money.
put it in such a nice way. I'm sure it wasn't. I'm sure he didn't remind him. I'd imagine it's a little bit more.
Hey, just to remind you.
Yeah, I think it's a bit
New
more
Yorkers,
robust than that. I think.
Hey, just to remind you. New Zealand.
Hey, mate.
Just to remind you, mate. It's more South African again.
It's more. It's
same thing.
Somewhere in between Australia and South Africa, isn't it?
Just to fucking remind you, mate. You owe me that 10 grand because the world earth is flat. Hold on a second. What I have ascertained from this is that one of them went, I think the earth is flat. And the other one went, it's not, it's round. Okay, I bet you 10 grand. Okay, fine. And then they're both gone, right, you owe me 10 grand.
Yeah.
Like, surely you have to do
like
some sort of, like,
proof
one way or the other.
Well, I suppose that's the issue with this particular bet, isn't it? Because the flat earthers will always say, even if you gave them proof of the round earth, they would refute it.
Yes.
And the same as the round earthers. So really, it is a stalemate, isn't it?
Yeah.
They should just split the 10 grand between them.
Just give each other 5 grand and call it quits.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Weeks later, the pair ran into each other at a petrol station. Sutherland reminded Lance that he wanted his money. He was starting to make threats in order for me to pay up, Lance told a New Zealand court. I believe I've won. I believe I'm right. You got to prove it, buddy. It was kind of a joke for me. It was more of a, I'll bet you 10 grand because I'm so sure I'm right. Yeah, that's how it works, buddy.
Is he the flat earther or the...
Don't know, man.
Oh.
Who knows? I told him many times it was just a joke bet. The way I said it in a joking manner. He just didn't take it that way. So they were again left in a stalemate. More time passed and the pair bumped into each other again at a petrol station.
Well, it's filling up their cars, aren't they?
This is where it escalated. Sutherland reminded Lance that he needed to pay up. Hey, that's fucking money. But obviously his friend refused. He said, if you don't pay, I'll get a crossbow.
Jesus.
Well, crossbow worked today. I'll shoot you and your father. Wow. Put you in the trunk and he'll never see you again. Despite being friends for a year, Lance called the police and Sutherland ended up being charged with threatening to kill the tennis coach. What? The tennis? Where does this come from?
Yeah, why is that the first mention of him being the tennis coach?
I don't know. But this is the sort of thing you can expect from two-bit hacks like Stuart Perry. Just random little bits of trivia that just pop up out of nowhere.
Stuart Perry is a trending journalist at Lab Bible. His first job as a newsreader and journalist at the award-winning Sydney radio station Mercury Radio.
He was solely responsible for the content broadcasting on multiple stations across Australia when the MH17 Germanwings and Air Asia disasters unfolded. Stewart has covered a conflict in Syria for Lad Bible,
Oh my God.
interviewing a doctor on the front line, and has contributed to the hugely successful You OK Mate campaign. I do not believe that Stuart Perry was on the front line. Maybe he did an interview with the doctor. Well, look, if that seem to be like normal, reasonable things, why can he not get it together to barely string a fucking sentence together when writing about something as stupid as this?
So you know those two blokes, the Sutherland and Lance?
Yeah.
Do you so they're buddies, right?
I guess.
Yeah, I'd class us as what do you call it? Friends? Would you say friends?
Yeah, well, we've known each other a long time.
Yeah, we're more acquaintances maybe.
Yeah.
But I'd say we're friends.
Sure.
But I would,
if you like.
If we had a disagreement, right?
Yeah.
It's been very rare that we have had a disagreement, but I would say if we did, crossbows might not be involved.
Yeah, but if we made a bet for 10 grand, and then you clearly lost the bet, and then you refused to cough up the 10 grand.
Yeah, you'd get a crossbow.
Oh, well, I might start bringing crossbows into the conversation.
Right.
I'm not saying whether I do or don't own a crossbow. I do, but I'm not saying either way.
I suppose my point is you never really know someone, do you? Because
what until you think they owe you 10 grand.
Exactly, and then they've got a crossbow in your face.
Yeah. You never truly know someone until you're staring down the arrow of their crossbow.
Exactly. Yeah. You ever shot a crossbow?
Yes.
What did you shoot?
A target, I believe.
Child.
A seagull
in the face.
Yeah. Don't tell anyone.
No.
It was part of a sex cult.
How did you enjoy firing the crossbow?
I enjoyed it. I thought that's a bit fun. I think I was quite young.
Did you own the crossbow?
No.
Where did
My mum wouldn't let me have a crossbow. We barely allowed catapults. barely. I think I did get a Black Widow catapult in the end.
Nice.
Yeah, some ball bearings. Try to shoot rabbits, couldn't.
No, difficult, isn't it?
Very difficult. When someone threatens to kill you with a crossbow, it's quite concerning,
Wow.
Lands added. After a bit of back and forth in the Kiwi courtroom, Judge Farnan found there was no case to be heard and dismissed the charge. Both people agreed that they were no longer seeking money for their bet and have moved on. Well, that's nice. All's well that ends well.
I
don't
can
you think?
I can guarantee you the bloke with the crossbow is going to shoot up a school or something.
Do you think he's
gonna
just got that vibe?
Yeah, he's going to do something. Or he's going to shoot his mate with the cross. One of these days there'll be another Lad Bible article where the headline will be bloke who thinks it's flat earth shot his mate in the face, etc, etc.
So which one? Which one's doing the threatening here? So Louis Lands, he's the flat earther. Okay.
The flat.
Okay, but it's the round earther threatening to shoot the flat earther.
Right. Okay, that surprises me.
Yeah, the globe head. What a surprise! The fucking round earth shills, the globe heads getting violent with crossbows. That does not surprise me one little bit.
Yeah. I mean,
No, I'm not saying that there's a conspiracy going on. No way. I would never insinuate that. All I'm saying is that you just need to look into it.
yeah.
Look, it's simple enough. Yeah?
I mean, we shouldn't discount it.
Look into it.
You know, no, shouldn't be discounted. Vegan tells meat eater they're appropriating veganism by eating tofu.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't need to read on.
Anyway, we can get rid of all the politics at the beginning. I have absolutely no interest in that. Anyway, it's a text message conversation between someone who is vegan and someone who is a meat eater. They write, which would you prefer to do?
I'll do the blue one, I think.
Okay. Hey, I loved your tofurkey. I guess that's supposed to be a tofu turkey pun. Tofurkey dinner recipe you shared. How long have you been vegan? Hearts emoji.
Oh, thanks. I love making it, haha. I'm not a vegan, though. I'm sorry, glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, vegetarian?
No, I just like the taste and texture of most meats, haha.
I just don't like the taste of...
Oh, sorry.
No, I just don't like the taste and texture of most meats, haha.
Oh, so you're like pretending to be a vegan because it's like cool and in? Because I've been like vegan for 3 years now, and it was the best decision I've made in my life. It's not hip or cool, it's important.
Good for you, that's great. I am not pretending to be a vegan at all. In fact, I'm quite open about eating beef on profile. There's public posts that state that. I just like tofu more than most meats.
So this person is actually Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. Tofu is strictly for vegans and vegetarians. You're basically admitting to appropriating us and stealing what we need for your own selfish use. I'm going to request to the admin that you are removed from the group.
Jesus.
With all due respect, I'm not appropriating anything. I'm eating food I like, you absolute fuck.
I'm eating food I like, you absolute fuck.
I quite like the person in blue.
So do I.
Yeah.
What? It's not like there's a shortage of tofu, is there?
I actually agree with the vegetarian here.
With the vegan?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't think anyone should eat tofu. It's not real food. It's really bad for you.
Fucking
but
horrible, isn't
it's
it?
awful.
Oh, God. My missus at home, she's forever cooking that shit.
It's really bad for you. You shouldn't eat it, particularly girls.
Yeah, I don't like it.
No, it's not. It's not good. The amount of hormones in it is insane. It's like taking 2 or 3 morning after pills.
Yeah, I can feel my boobs growing as I eat it. Yeah,
Wow.
just
They
like-
don't. They do not
yeah.
need any more girth to them either.
I can just feel them becoming.
If you got a syringe into those tits
Yeah.
and then drew it out, do you think it would just be pure tofu?
Yeah, or cheese. Yeah.
Pure soy.
Or gorgonzola. Yeah.
Wow, I bet they'd be incredible to milk.
Yeah, they would. Yeah. Do you want to milk them?
Not on the show, but I
Yeah,
mean, we
come
could
on,
talk about
buddy.
it afterwards.
Come on, sexy.
I'm a sexy boy. Milk my cheesy tits.
Come on, you can milk them. Come on, you sexy.
Come on, sexy boy. That's a bit of fun, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Like, I genuinely, I agree with the vegan here. I think the guy should just stick to his meat. I think we should all be put into boxes.
Yep. Okay, it's fine.
I'm not allowed to eat any vegetables. You're not allowed to. What? Yeah, you're not allowed to eat vegetables.
Okay, yeah.
Vegetarians aren't allowed to eat any meat.
I don't even think that meat eaters and vegans should eat in the same room.
No,
they shouldn't live in the same city.
I think. Yeah, I think there should be districts.
Yeah,
there should be
walled off.
Yeah, District 3 for vegetarians.
Yeah, they can put in a sort of tofu ghetto.
Yeah. And then we have like a reaping, like the Hunger Games. But then the vegetarians, they're like well hungry and they always get beaten.
Well, the meat eaters are just jacked.
Yeah, just apps. And they're allowed to have steroids as well. And the vegetarians aren't. So we're like on the normal side, we're just absolutely tonk. And
so
then
just become a sort of underclass.
Yeah. And the vegans, they're sort of like, they look like they're having they've got like wasting disease or something.
Yeah, they look like Dobby out of Harry Potter.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just scurrying around.
Fucking little
They've got their own sort of vegetarian overlords because they're allowed eggs and milk.
Dobby, what do you make of that Dobby guy?
I think he's a cunt. I think he should fuck off.
He's a cunt.
I think he's weird. I think he has real problems.
Who do you prefer, him or E.T.? They both look like poos, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, when you say preferred, do you mean like which one would I rather have sex with?
Yeah. Which one would you rather fuck in the mouth?
I guess E.T. because I feel doesn't Dobby have quite sort of horrendous teeth?
Yeah, but you'd smash his teeth out first, wouldn't you? You'd have to violently assault him first.
Yeah, no, it would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. If every job's worth doing, it's worth doing well.
Exactly. Yeah, be very thorough with him. Really do a number on him.
Oh God. Let's have let's have Drill by Current Value and Donny. That seems like a reasonable segue. Oh. Oh no, my camera's gone. Oh. This is a sort of running joke. Oh, that battery's gone. This is not proof of pre-record. That wouldn't happen in a pre-record.
That's funny.
God, it died a while ago by the looks of things. Jesus.
Pre-record.
All I have to do is buy one more inexpensive cable and that won't happen again. But will I? I don't know.
Now we shall begin. We shall begin. Now we begin.
It's Drill, Current Value, and Donny. Off Donny's Forgotten Tracks on Barcode. Spicy little number, isn't it?
It's alright.
It's alright, yeah?
Yeah.
It's okay, yeah.
Drill.
Drill, it's called, yeah. Yes, Drill, Current Value, Donny. Guys, what have we got here? Woman ditches career in fashion to host high-end sex parties.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah, you keen?
Mm-hmm.
Would you? I know you've got a very high-flying, high-paid career in fashion. Would you like to let people know how much you currently earn a year?
Oh, God.
Didn't you get a pay rise?
$8,000 a year.
Oh!
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Fucking
$8,000 a year, baby. So
I don't know what I'd do for $8,000 a year. A lot, though.
Mate, seriously, I've had to work.
I would suck some dick for $8,000 a year.
I have to work very hard for my $8,000 a year.
Yeah, I bet. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Whoa.
She's got a bottom.
She does, doesn't she? Wow. All right, mate. Easy, tiger. A woman they turned her back on the fashion industry in favour of hosting high-end sex parties has shone a light on the plush soirees she puts on for the rich and the famous. Sarah Jane Banahan from Liverpool, UK. Makes a living out of organising erotic events, charging guests around £250 per ticket to one of her after-dark parties without optional extras.
Wow.
What do you think the optional extras are, just off the top of your head?
Snogging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much do you think that is?
Oh, it's got to be about £12, isn't it?
Snogging her or snogging someone else? Just anyone?
Snogging anyone, yeah.
Yeah, £12 not bad, is it?
Or there's special snoggers that are around the party that just sort of snog people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you get a coupon or something and just go give them something? They're just like,
yeah, just a snog. Yeah,
yeah,
it's good, man.
It is a very high-end, relaxed, personable environment with security. She told the Liverpool Echo. You can choose what you want to do. You can just stand there naked and have a cocktail and look behind you to find a couple having the sex.
Right. Okay.
But despite making a huge success of her unorthodox business, the 34-year-old says she has received a lot of criticism and abuse from people who don't fully understand what she does, including her own family. She said, "What's a Liverpudlian accent?"
Hey, mate, people call me a shit.
Oh, slut.
People call me a slut, but I'm good at what I do. I like people and I'm good with them. I'm very close to my family. But one of them called me a... What's that? Wanker?
Wanker, yeah.
And I don't talk to them anymore. I get called all sorts. People don't realise it's a business. But I don't go and have sex with everyone. All right, some. And when I'm hosting, I don't have sex. I'm too busy. I'm there to assist. Give out the snogging vouchers and that. Some people see me as a sex slave. A sex slave? Why would they see you as a sex slave? You're making bank out of this, aren't you? You got a Lambo. Anyway, people see me as a sex slave, but that's not the case. Other hosts at parties will play, but I don't at my own. I don't mix business and pleasure. The parties are popular and it's not taboo anymore. People are just a bit stupid. But if you haven't been to one, you can't have an opinion, but I'm very thick-skinned.
I think you can have an opinion on stuff that you haven't experienced.
You can, yeah, but I mean, I guess some opinions are more valid than others, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, this is a bit of a non-story, really, isn't it?
They're all pretty much non-stories, yeah. All the stories I deal in, anyway.
Yeah, I mean... Good luck to her. If she wants to do her little creepy parties, that's fine by me.
Yeah, God bless her. That's capitalism. That's the free market. She's going out there. She's getting it done. She's not listening to what other people have to say. She's making bank. She's shagging. She's snogging. As long as she's being safe, not hurting anyone. God fucking bless her. I'd confirm that she is a Coffee and Memes Good Times gal.
Yeah. She sounds like a wanker, though. Her family are right.
Yeah, she's not welcome around the flat.
No, she's a wanker.
Sarah graduated with a fashion marketing degree and began working in the industry, but she grew disenfranchised. And when she was offered the chance to move to Kuala Lumpur, her life was altered forever. She said, I became bored in fashion. It was very cutthroat and
Bastard!
and bastard. And I thought, I don't want to do this anymore. That was when a colleague friend got in touch and said he wanted to pay us for sex. No, hold on. Opening a bar in Kuala Lumpur with my now ex-boyfriend. He asked me to manage the bar, but I felt I didn't have enough experience, so I lied on my CV, found work managing a bar, and eventually went to Kuala Lumpur to manage the bar.
Hang on, so she opened a bar with her ex-boyfriend, and he asked me to but I felt I didn't... Oh, I see, and then she lied on herself. I thought she'd given the CV to her boyfriend.
Yeah, I mean, that's a blag and a half, isn't it?
Yeah.
But while out in Malaysia, the Malaysian capital, Sarah discovered what? But while out in the Malaysian capital, Sarah discovered her calling. She said
It was while. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Oh right. It didn't have I didn't have a clue about any of it. I was quite kinky, and I started going to sex parties with my now ex-boyfriend.
It's all about the now ex-boyfriend.
Yeah. I like going to theme parties, so my creative mind took over, and I thought I could do this myself. So for my now ex-boyfriend's party, I hosted a sex party.
I realised that when I broke up with my now ex-boyfriend...
It was good. And in the end, people were asking me when the next one was because they wanted to shag us again, and I thought I could monetize this.
And then with my now ex-boyfriend...
hanging out my back door. I said if he wasn't hanging out of there, I could charge someone to hang out back of it instead.
And then someone else was hanging out at the back of my now ex-boyfriend. There was a big sort of human centipede of people behind me, led by my now ex-boyfriend.
Wow. Well, I would like to get her now ex-boyfriend on the show. I think there are two sides to every story. I want to know, maybe, he probably deserves a slice of the pie, right?
He sounds like a whore.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like an absolute whore.
It wouldn't surprise me.
She sounds like a bastard.
Yeah. A pair of bastard and whores.
Yeah.
Elon Musk is still keen to nuke Mars, and he probably can't be stopped. What do you mean he probably can't be stopped? What is he? And is Elon Musk? Is SpaceX now a nuclear power?
I question whether he actually wants to nuke Mars.
Well, let's find out. Gentrification. Okay, odd start. Gentrification generally involves the slow replacement of local people.
I hate the start of these stories.
Yeah, they're so annoying.
Yeah.
This unbearable preamble, I do. The slow replacement of local people by an influx of newbies drawn to a formerly grubby area, that's racist, by nice new artisan bakeries and rubbish new build flats. But Elon Musk has a different idea about to turn uninhabitable places into lovely new neighbourhoods. Back in 2015, the billionaire famously suggested that the best way to terraform Mars to make it suitable for human habitation is by hitting it with nuclear weapons. Which, let's face it, is probably what your average gentrifier would have said about Forest Gate Village in East London a few short years ago.
Wow. I'm sure the people in Forest Gate Village wouldn't, who lived there, wouldn't say that.
I don't think anyone would say that. I think Jasper Hamill, who masquerades as some sort of tech correspondent under the tutelage of Jeff Parsons, who's the self-declared head of tech at the Metro. I think this is just the next string of bollocks coming off the tip of his forked tongue. The theory behind Elon's plans relies on melting the polar ice caps of Mars to release CO2 into the atmosphere to create a greenhouse effect, which increases pressure and temperature. Seems like fun as well. Oh, here he is. Look, nuke Mars. He says.
All right. Okay. Well, he did say it.
He's going hard in the paint. Nowadays, Elon appears to be more interested in memes than hitting Mars with atomic weapons. No, there it is, 16th of August 2019.
That's literally 5 days ago.
Yeah. So when he tweeted the words nuke Mars last night to his 28 million followers, Musk wasn't actually making a cast iron suggestion, perhaps nodding to his own legendary reputation as a supervillain. Definitely laying the groundwork for some serious merch sales. He then tweeted, T-shirts soon.
Legend. I like this guy.
I'm a fan. My best Elon moments, definitely calling the guy with the little submarine pedo guy.
Yeah. That's good.
And then he said, he said something like, I bet you a signed $1 he's got a child bride.
A signed $1?
Yeah.
Wow.
He is one of the biggest shit posters out there.
Wow.
It released NASA recently revealed further details of a proposed plan to use Elon's spaceship or Starship in future missions to Mars and the Moon. It revealed a briefing document exploring what might happen to the environment around Kennedy Space Center, Florida, when Elon's mighty vessel is launched. The billionaire SpaceX is currently testing a prototype called Starhopper that's an early version of a spacecraft called Spaceship Super Heavy, which could play a vital role in humanity's exploration of the heavens. It sounds like a shit Neurofunk album. In NASA's environmental assessment, it wrote, SpaceX has successfully demonstrated their ability to service the launch industry with the Falcon family of launch vehicles, now developing a multi-mission, fully reusable, super heavy lift launch vehicle. Not a very catchy title.
Does it mention anything about his now ex-boyfriend?
His now ex-boyfriend?
Yeah.
Who's that? Who's ex-boy? Oh, right. Sorry, that was a call back to the last story. I missed that. Elon's now ex-boyfriend, Jasper Hamill. The Starship / Super Heavy launch vehicle would reduce the cost of access to space, exceeding the capabilities of the Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy launch vehicles, enabling cost-effective delivery of cargo and people to the Moon and Mars. God bless the free market. NASA is working to develop and implement formal agreements with SpaceX for use of NASA assets to provide service and commodities to enable blah, 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 blah. God, he's really strung this out for more.
God.
Wow. Slow day at the office, Jasper Hamill.
He gets paid by the word.
Christ. I mean, that's why sometimes they just copy and paste whole paragraphs and sentences.
Yeah.
Don't know why. Just for
no
fun.
one proofreads either, do they?
No, absolutely no proofreading. Have you seen this? Tourette's charity hits out at award-winning Edinburgh Fringe Festival joke.
Well, I just saw the headline for that, and I was quite interested. So I did.
Do you know the joke?
No, remind me.
Okay, so it was voted best joke of Fringe. The joke is, I keep randomly shouting out broccoli and cauliflower. I think I might have florets.
Yeah, I did see that in the paper. Yeah, it's quite a humorous little joke.
I keep shouting out minty fresh breath. I think I might have chlorets.
Yes.
You having that one?
That's good. That's, sort of the same joke, isn't it? But
it's a tag, isn't it? It's a tag.
Yeah. His name is Olaf Falafel.
I think we've seen him.
Really?
I think we saw him in London. He was, instead of the guy from, instead of Kevin, when we saw the guys from that sketch program.
Oh, Cardinal Burns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was, because who else was supposed to be there? The guy from bloody...
Kevin Eldon.
And then he didn't show up. I think this guy... I might be wrong.
I think
Did this guy fill in for him?
No, I think that was Tony Law.
Was it?
Yeah,
it was kind of weird.
Yeah, weird guy, Tony Law. Yeah, he looks like him, bearded. Yeah.
Anyway, the Tourette's charity are unhappy about it. Because
are they though?
Being offended is currency.
Are they actually though?
What has annoyed me more is that he says, "Well, it's actually a joke about vegetables." It's not.
No,
it's a joke about Tourette's.
Yeah, just
it's
stand
a pun. It's a pun on Tourette's.
Yeah.
The joke doesn't work if it's not a pun on Tourette's. Why are you saying that, you dickhead?
Well, and also, if he says it's a joke about vegetables, surely that's offensive to vegetables.
Yeah.
So vegetarians should then.
Yeah. Look, it's just a joke. It's a very light-hearted joke.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Look, I mean, I guess the Tourette... maybe, look, here's the thing. Tourette's charity, whatever charity it is, they're probably up their donations with a little bit of outrage. So it's good for everyone, isn't it?
A tweet from the charity's Twitter account said, "Why is it still okay to joke about disability? Or more alarmingly, provide a platform to further perpetuate tired, stereotypical jokes that only reinforce stigma." Yeah, I think they're slightly overreacting now.
Little bit, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, what else have we got, guys? People who use it. No, look, let's play it on record, and then we'll have that, and then we'll just leave. Okay. Hi guys. Let's have Motor by Cove. This is nice. I'm a Cove fan. Oh no, this is on drum. Oh no, we're not on Facebook. I don't know if I can play this. I think it's going to get the video pulled. Fucking Drum and Bass Arena are real pains in the arse, and they will have YouTube videos pulled. Sorry, Cove. Love to be able to play your record to a few thousand people, but yeah, sorry, that's going to get me blocked. So maybe another time. Anyway, I'd recommend you check out Motor by Cove. It's a good record. Anyway, look, here's Retrograde by Mallets. This is a bit of fun. This is Retrograde by Mallets. Yeah, I'm having this one. It's literally fine. Coming up at 11, our gal, your friend of mine, Power Jen, bringing the positive energy, bringing the positive vibes, bringing the positive STD tests. 2 hours of good news, hard music, and hard cut notes. If you're watching on YouTube, don't hesitate to tune in to Threshold.fm straight after. Look, Hamish, this is how you do an outro. Look, it goes on for ages. Another 10 seconds left. Still going.
Hamish.
Hamish. Guys, there you have it. That was Retrograde by Mallets, as we referred to earlier in the week. It is in reference to, of course, Mercury being in retrograde, because in his part-time, Mallets is, of course, an astrologer. He does the stars. He'll read your stars.
That was literally the best song I've ever heard.
Do you think it was?
Yeah.
Really?
I've been on this earth for nearly 36 years, and that was That was just the best song I've ever heard.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm pleased to have played that for you, man, and to give me that experience.
Yeah, it's just amazing.
Yeah. Shall I send you a link to it later?
Nah.
Oh, I won't. Guys, it's the end of the show. Hang around for Power Jen. She's got some good frickin' news on her. Before then, me and Jim, in case you didn't realise, we do a show called Ranking Radio. It's a podcast. It's an experience. It's a lifestyle. We talk about things.
Yeah.
Stuff happens.
Yeah.
It's the long and the short of it. No one can deny the truth of that. We're recording another episode straight after this. I wouldn't have Jim here otherwise. I don't like to spend much time with him, mainly because of the smell. Guys, thank you for listening. Thank you to everyone on the Patreon. You're all wonderful folks. If you want to support on the Patreon, you can go to threshold.fm. Go to donate. All the information you could ever desire on the subject is there, or there's probably a link in the description of the YouTube video. If you donate $10 a month or more, you get your name read out at the end of the show and you join the ranks of Greg Cornford. God, I can't fuck up the first one, man. I'm 200 episodes in. Greg Cornford, Oliver Hooper, Tom Ryan, Reece Mosson, Squidgy Beats, Pauly Hutton, Ciarán R, Michael Kedzierski, Matty Tomkins, Dave Long, Joel Potter, Colm Murphy, Sam Howard, Tony J, Richard Patterson, Tom Camm, Stephen Harris, Matthieu Boulard, Jeroen Van Thunderbutt, Mike Pye, Lily Unsub, Richard Franks, Thomas Hall, Chode Ryder, Andrew Heichelbech, John Finison, the BDR Crew, Peter Blatchford, Austin Grief, Cooper, Gennady Lightfield, James Parry, Hendo Bartendo, Lady Scrivington, Lynn, the Menace Underwood, Dan fucking Morris, a guy with no STDs, Ames MC, Josh Williams, Rob Humphrey, Shibby T, Coco Shiva, Dan Elson, Taran Wilmore, Mr. Poke, Double Aggressive Side Trans, actually superior drum bass, Nicolas Lorcy, Kris Breaks, The Build, Karissa Barthelson, Owning Bass, Lee Fuller D, Daniel Genry, Faxis, Matt Wright, Grant Sullivan, Tom Robinson, Dab Smasher, Connor Smythe, Kevin Kaiser, Chris Shaw, Mr. Happy, Cosmic Wealth, Meatloaf, Nick Brock, Sean Simpson, Robin Carr, Sam House, Hugh Down, Sarah Hunt, The Hitchmuffs, L Tech, Willay, Ben Virgo, Dan Tweed, Lupe Salazar, Big Wodge, My Hill, Marty Danny, Nick Fleming, Carl, Lewis Gordon, Liz Carl, William Tom Skipper. Unfortunately, it's George DC. Anthony Sharp, Claudio Love, Schmear, Benage, Drem Rocher, Timid Flat Earth Society membership number 98347, and John Forsyth Anderson. You're a bunch of bad motherfuckers, you lot, and I am blessed to be part of your lives. Jim, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me, man.
Don't know if you enjoyed yourself. I'm guessing not.
Not really.
No, bit of a chore, was it?
I did listen to it. I did enjoy it. I did hear my most favourite song, though, so that's good.
That's pretty cool. What was it called?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's good, though, to have a new favourite, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Guys, I will be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for more coffee, more memes, and more of these. It's nice. I feel like Wesley's maybe he's done a marathon or something, and now he's just chilling out. He's going to drink some electrolytes, drink some Gatorade, and just generally just chill out, man. Do some stretches, maybe foam roller.
I like him.
Yeah. Hang around for Power Jen's Positive Energy show for the next 2 hours on Threshold.fm. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow.